Everybody wants to wear the yellow Jeep Leaders jersey, but Steph Gilmore owns it, and here she is. Nice ride to the lip, but cannot hang on to the finish. Wow. 3.5 for that wave, though, Potts.
Yep. That was almost flashbacks of Karamas, the finishing maneuver on her 10-point ride.
Here's a replay of opening ride for Steph Gilmore.
Yeah, look at the swell. I mean, it's starting to come to play. That tide is just getting right for the bank. Steph Gilmore going for broke on that last maneuver. Beautiful style on this first turn here, clicking nicely with it, building up that speed, and then going for broke at the end section.
Conlogue on the rail, looking down the line. This is going to be her first meaningful number of the matchup against Stephanie Gilmore as she finishes up right near shore, and we'll be awaiting the score for Courtney Conlogue.
Stick it and to get those perfect points. Very similar with our surfers. They've got to finish their rides off with conviction, show total control, and that's what Courtney did on her occasion. A little bit of a smaller wave, tape it off all the way through, and it allowed her. Beautiful set approaching right now. 7 times world champion Steph Gilmore having a look.
Steph Gilmore, maybe a chance at a barrel, but she's going to go for a turn. Snaps off the top there, off the bottom, back up in the lip with a nice floater. Can she hang on and make sure that she does so? Complete Potts.
A way to get herself back in the mix. And then Steph Gilmore on a bit of a bigger wave. First turn, a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more speed involved. And then the second turn there, just sitting back down a little bit, stands up. It's borderline on whether they're going to score that last maneuver complete. But Steph Gilmore showing some flair, and she's going to need to. You can see how she kind of sat back down on it. A little bit of a messy landing, each competitor's shoulders, and have to perform at a high level.
Gilmore looking from down the beach. Nice rail work for that opening turn. Come around this section, back up for another floater, this time smooth with the recovery. One more time up in the lip, looking for a reform on the inside, bangs the white water that's matching up to her, and she kicks out. So now the judges owe us 2 scores for Stephanie Gilmore.
Didn't give her that finishing maneuver. Let's have a look at this one here, underneath the priority of Courtney Conlogue. Little wrapping turn, and then up and over. So trying to mix it up, trying to show the judges a different tilt, different line on the wave, and finishing nicely there. Although that wave didn't really cooperate, I think Steph's just trying to find some groove, get a little bit of rhythm going, and sometimes these waves can sort of put you in a different rhythm with the ocean, and sometimes it helps. You know, you've got to be up and riding to win heats. You've got to catch waves to take these things out. And though she got back up onto her surfboard, that is not going to be a complete maneuver. Steph Gilmore trying to replace a 3.50. Couple of beautiful turns there from Steph. You can tell how she's finding those waves that are allowing her a little bit more open face, a little bit more time to operate.
See the ladies here. Here we go. Courtney Conlogue. This happened during the break pot.
Yeah, Courtney on a good size wave. Nice opening maneuver and a tricky finish to that wave there. And Courtney having to prone out. That'll be an incomplete. Your opponent has to give way. Courtney utilizing that priority right now.
It's going to get on the good side of a wedge here at Barreña. Floats through the lip there. Big floating maneuver by Courtney Conlogue. Battles for the finish, battles for the completion, and it will be completed. So looking for a 7.07, however, with that performance Potts.
Yep.
That's a chunky number.
Improve on a 3.27. She ultimately needs a 7, but look at the commitment that she goes and sort of lays back a little bit, fights her way through the white water, and stands up nice and tall. So it's not the 7 that she's looking for, but I think it's a positive step moving forward. A maneuver like that gives you confidence.
But that's just because of the tides going down. So as the tide goes down, it fills it with people. And then when the tide comes back up, it's going to disappear again. So interesting little scenarios on the beach, but this next heat is going to be absolutely amazing.
30 championship tour event wins. Courtney Conlogue, though, however, with a chance, 4.07. And the backwash gets her. She goes down. Now just a minute remaining for Conlogue. And Steph Gilmore is going to be matched up against Carissa Moore in semi-final number 2 here at the Oi Rio Pro. We're going to continue on. When we rejoin you, we're going to have the men in the water. It's going to be Felipe Toledo versus Kanoa Igarashi.